So, the new generation all-wheel drive Mazda CX-3 then. The intelligent system uses 27 sensor signals to monitor road conditions and driver intentions. Basically, it determines how to split the power between the front and rear wheels. Well, that's going to be handy in the snow, isn't it? This is all achieved by monitoring steering angle, pressure on the brakes, what gear you're in, and how ruddy cold it is outside. It also takes into consideration wheel slippage, whether you're flat or going up a mountain, and of course speed. It's basically like an incredibly able-bodied Stephen Hawking then. This is gonna be intense, like travelling around in a sized-down Starship Enterprise. Now we're talking. I, Tall Tim, are about to undertake an extreme journey. Here's Lulea, travelling 509 miles to Nordkapp, and that is the most northern point of Europe ever. As you can see, it's 4:38 a.m, stupid o'clock. I'm here in the hotel in Heathrow. I've now got to go to Heathrow, Terminal 2, then fly to Stockholm, then fly to Lulea in Sweden, where I get a taxi, go in the snow to the hotel. That's going to take for chuffing ever.
Don't be fooled. That's not an extra from The Walking Dead, but a very half-asleep me, Tall Tim. At painfully stupid o'clock, I'm commencing my mammoth journey of attempting to reach the most northern point of Europe, Nordkapp in Norway. And before I even get there in the vehicle that will be taking me on this ridiculous icy snowfest, just a few planes to take me to where it's parked.
I've had no chance. I've just had been to a toilet where there was one toilet in an airport, so there was a big queue. It was nice. I'm now about an hour's flight to get to Lulea, and then I just need a drink or something.
With the pleasantries of a Stockholm toilet behind me, I've now jumped onto flight number 2, taking me and a couple of camera bods further into Sweden to what will be our official starting point of Lulea, and meet up with the Mazda team who will be providing me with the car. Oh, and hopefully a one-off motoring journalist request of a driver too.
Okay, so this might look like an English pub, but I'm actually here in Lulea. I'm here in Lulea. I'm kind of a poet. So we've arrived. Basically, Mazda have sorted me out with some kind of survival kit, which I'm a bit concerned about. They've got a very nice hat, what keeps me head warm, but it's not Bear Grylls, it's more bare minimum, but we'll see how I go. Major, I can't even intensify that enough. Major chuffing problem is that they don't do drivers. They say everyone else has got to drive their own car, which obviously, me being me, I'm a bit concerned about. So I'm just gonna have to get on the blower and call in the big boys, the medium-sized boy, call in the cavalry basically. So hopefully he'll be able to help me out. Jimbo! Yeah, I know. I told you I was doing it, and I'm not here where I'm supposed to be. I'm in, weirdly enough, in a British bar in Sweden where it's snowy, yet the beer is frothy, so it's all, yeah. Well, I know I always phone you for a reason. Well, how can I cut to the chase? I need my driver. If we sort it out, can you jump the next flight? Come on. You like it? It's driving in snow, you get excited about crap like that. I need you, man. I need you to take me all the way to the northern point, and I'm not talking Newcastle. Sweet. Jump on the flight. I'll see you in the morning. Well, I might still be in the bar, but we'll see how it goes, because we've got an early start, so you've got to get your skates on, literally, because it's quite icy here. Auf Wiedersehen, that's Germany. I haven't learnt Swedish yet, but we will tomorrow, my friend. Sorted, have a few beers, give it 5 or 6 hours, depending on what flight it gets. Jimbo should be here, and the game is afoot. Did I say that?
Yep, it's that cold, my friends. I will be sporting facial hair throughout. Following what can only be described as a bit of sleep and yet another stupid o'clock alarm call, I'm currently waiting for my mate driver Jim to arrive. As always, I'm sure it's going to be emotional.
Hey, slow-mo hug.
Not getting a hug off me.
Come on, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. Yeah, you made it. Welcome to Sweden. Sorry, I had a few last night. Listen, we haven't got much time. They're bringing the cars home, but we can have a quick breakfast and then we've got to get going.
One of these days you'll get a proper job.
I know, the bond between us is tear-jerkingly intense. A cup of cha and the Swedish variation on a bowl of Cocoa Pops, and we're ready to go. The CX-3 is waiting, the snow is waiting, 509 miles away the Nordkapp is waiting. Oh, and while Jim updates his I'm cold Facebook status, I'm waiting too.
Right, here's the car. We're about to go, but obviously, me being me, I need a driver. Jim, we've just finished breakfast. There's various other people in the Mazdas going. The people are telling us we need to go, otherwise we'll miss the deadline to go in the convoy to go to Nordkapp. So it's all quite intense. As you can see, I'm feeling quite intense. I'm just chilled waiting for the driver. Come on, time is of the essence. Everyone else has gone. Legally in snow, you better put your foot down.
Is this what we're driving?
Yeah, this is the Mazda. We'll discuss more on the journey. Now we've got to drive away, pretending we're not taking the camera crew with us because they've got to squeeze in the back. Oh. Don't worry though, even though you've got to do all the driving, I've got my iPad. Yeah. Camera people, you're going to have to get in. You can't do a drive-away shot like we need to take you with us. You know on those shows where you never see the camera people? We like to be different. Should we give them names or just call them Camera A and Camera B? Hello! Your first mission is to catch up with all the other cars so we're not the last there. Not that it's a race, obviously. It's the beginning of an epic trip. 509 miles across snow, across Sweden, across a bit of Finland, near Lapland.
This is the easy part.
Yeah, and then into Norway and right up to the Nordkapp if we manage to catch up with the convoy.
500-ish miles then. Only one thing for it.
When I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up. That beat doesn't kind of work. When I'm gonna be the man who sits along next to you. Would you like to learn some Swedish?
I'd like to know facts about Sweden, that might be
Facts? I can give you facts. I get drunk. Yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. Can I have some kind of jingle edit, people? It's Tall Tim's Swedish Factoids. The government installs elk fences alongside the sides of large roads to prevent them from wandering into traffic.
Elk fence?
That's an elk fence. Elk fence action.
Elk fence action.
And I would drive 500 miles and I would... Know any famous Swedish inventions? No? Well, let me tell you.
You didn't give me any time to answer them.
Do you know any famous Swedish inventions, Jim?
The Volvo?
That's not on my list. Is this about two men in the refrigerator, of course. Because
you invented an refrigerator, you just put it in the garden.
That makes no sense, does it? Deirdre. Oh, I can't do Swedish accent, but Deirdre. Deirdre. How do I keep my beers cold?
You've gone to Jamaica.
Why don't you put them in the snow? Oh no, they will get dirty. I shall invent a refrigerator. So we've just had a bit of a pit stop.
I don't know where we are.
We're in Tim and Jim land. Yeah, so we're going to do that wherever we go. They've said there might be bears around here, but I would imagine they're probably in the woods doing what bears do in the woods. But yeah, we've only got another 9 hours to go, and we're well behind schedule because we're supposed to hit a convoy at 4:30, is it? If we miss that convoy, that's it. We're never going to get to the Nordkapp.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you know when that bloke kept coming up to you today going, are you going, are you going? And you were like, I'm busy doing this in a minute. That's why they wanted us to go. Probably better go.
Yeah.
All right then, let's go.
So far, the Mazda and also driver Jim have dealt with ease anything that has been thrown at us. If we have potentially been given the perfect vehicle for the journey, am I the perfect passenger?
So you all got to join in on this. Learning Swedish, this is lesson 1, it's basic phrases. God morgen?
Good morning, that's good morning.
Yeah, that's good morning. God morgen?
Hej.
That's hello.
God dag.
So hey is hello.
Hej.
Hello. And good dag?
God dag.
And that's good day. Hello, good day.
Good dog.
Good
God kväll.
Is this express learning?
Yeah, it's quite
Someone,
rapid.
good morning.
What, do you want me to go back?
Good dog.
Right. Well, so what have,
Good
you
day.
learned, what have you learned so far? God morgen?
I've learned the fact if they like your poodle, it's a good day.
Always like to do my research and spread my local knowledge, which is always a problem when you're travelling through various countries.
Yeah, apparently we've just entered Finland, which sounds a bit wrong, but as in we're just driving through Finland about 15 minutes. So we're now in a different country. So how many countries have you been in so far? Well, we were in England, obviously you only came today, but and then we went to Sweden, and now we're in Finland. That's 3. And very soon we'll leave Finland and enter Norway. But I'd like to stop off in Finland just to say, you know, I've trod on Finnish snow as opposed to Swedish snow, and also I need what I believe Finnish people call öers.
Actually, I could be wrong here, but at least it's a chance to make new friends and check on our progress.
What is your name?
Mirja.
Miriam. Tim.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. What is hello in Finnish?
Hey.
Hey. We're going to Honningsvåg, Norway.
Yes.
And I believe you have a map here that you could show us sort of roughly where we're going. Yes?
Yeah. It's a long way.
Okay. She's got a map.
We are now here.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
And
Right. We're going.
over there is Honningsvåg and Nordkapp.
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 Yeah, Nordkapp. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
So we're out there.
Over there.
Yeah.
Enontekijä, Kautokeino. And then Alta. And over there on the hills all the way to Honningsvåg.
So it's a really long way.
It is.
What's that in Finnish?
Pitkä matka.
Pitkä matka? It's a really long way.
Really pitkä matka.
Really big.
Pitkä matka.
Pitkä matka.
Right.
What's thank you in Finnish?
Kiitos.
Kiitos. Kiitos, Miriam.
Ole hyvä.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I thought we'd done loads, but we've got forever to go. A nice tip from Miriam, the Finnish lady: avoid Norwegian truckers. We've seen the Swedish truckers and they're quite harsh. The Finnish ones are even harsher than the Norwegian ones. Oh, I'm speaking about them there. Just to say hello.
With all truckers now firmly on our side, one more country awaits, which, funnily enough, due to the snow, looks exactly the same as this one. After being cordially invited by Mazda to try out their CX-3 on what seems like the snowiest, iciest, longest route ever, myself, Tall Tim, and my mate driver Jim are travelling from Lulea, Sweden to the most northern point in Europe.
Oh, we've done really well, done quite far. It's now, because the time zones are getting a bit complicated, because we've jumped another hour. It's now 11:44, but
I think we're going to go back an hour.
I thought, oh, we've done really well, done quite far. We thought it was 10:44, so we thought we were doing even better for time, but then we go back another hour. So what does that sign mean?
Finnmark fault.
Easy. We think we've just gone through the Finnish-Norwegian border, because there was a place there that looked like a border, but you didn't have to do passports or whatever. We have crossed over because look, the time's gone back, because we were at 12:49, we're now at 11:49, so therefore, literally just changed time zone. We're over halfway through, is that true? I know I'm rhyming and keeping in time.
381 kilometres to go.
I thought you said we've nearly done halfway.
Oh, we've owed them halfway.
So officially, we've done half the journey. The CX-3 has proved itself a fine chariot in such extreme conditions, with no accidents occurring whatsoever. Apart from when Jim attempted to turn the car round over a snow-covered hole and the cameras were off. This Norwegian just had to come and see the car. Yep, due to the fact that there are 6 people, including myself, trying to set the car free, Jürgen here has decided not to help us out, but instead shout words of encouragement to everyone about what a fine vehicle it is. Just like us, he knew the CX-3 wouldn't be stuck for long. It was born to stay on these roads. Hey, see what I've done there?
Hope you got that.
Got it.
You cold?
Me? No, I'm not too bad. It's -3 or something, but we're currently in Altakotokensi Nordvassdragnet, which is basically Norwegian for that area where it's covered in snow. How's it been driving was? Because how long have you been driving for so far?
I've been driving for just over 6 hours.
Which is not something advisable, but we have had many breaks. We've been through Finland, we're now in beautiful Norway.
We're in Norway.
I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with S again. How many? We've got over 300 kilometres to go. Yeah.
I think just under 300 kilometres.
Just under. Okay. So that's another few hours. We've got to make the deadline, which is apparently Norwegian time 4:30, for the convoy that goes to Nordkapp to possibly see the Northern Lights, so I can take a photograph. Car's doing well, really happy with the car. You've mentioned, apart from the tyres being great, it's just nice to drive in. It's perfect for these kind of conditions.
No, my back doesn't hurt, it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah, well, I do actually really badly suffer from back problems, and it hasn't been too bad. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it kind of feels right. So we better crack on then. Can I do my catchphrase?
Yes, you can do your catchphrase.
Let's do this! Should we drive off without the camera crew again?
Yeah. Obviously, we picked them up eventually, just to show you the stunning views.
Bye! Wow, look at that! Hang on, it's a view moment, everybody. That is absolutely stunning. It's so stunning, the camera people are dropping their cameras.
And from the moment we set off from Lulea to this very point, I have to say that there have been plenty of view moments. The terrain may be difficult, but the scenery is exquisite.
That is incredible. 3 minutes away, Hollandsvag's just up there, as you can see. I don't know whether they got their timings wrong or whatever, but that's a ridiculous drive. Beautiful, amazing scenery, but whoa.
I've been driving for the last hour and a half on pretty much black ice.
Which proved how incredible this car is, though.
The car is incredible.
Well done, Mazda.
Now we're going to find the hotel.
Yeah, begins with a B.
Pretty shocking to see people.
We've only got 500 odd metres to do, whereas previously it was like
500 miles.
Is that? Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello.
Those who are going have gone only minutes ago.
Yeah.
Go back up there and turn left, back through the town, through the main high street of the town.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, you'll see a massive sign, right, Nordkapp. You cannot miss it.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
See you in a bit. Right then, well, according to that geezer, some of the convoy of some of the Mazdas that were attempting to do this trip have arrived, and they've gone up to meet the convoy at Nordkapp Base Central, or whatever it was he said. So we're rushing off to meet them, but not all the Mazdas have arrived.
Thank God for
I
that.
thought it was a ridiculous, sense of everyone could do it in that time, but especially when you've got a Super Jim at the wheel. I will never ever call you Super Jim again. That sounds really dodgy.
Yes, Adequate Jim and Super Tim have travelled through 3 different countries, learnt how to say "where is the toilet" in 3 different languages, and only lost the camera crew once. And as the Norwegian skies go dark in hopeful preparation for the Northern Lights, the drive gets even trickier, but the view gets even more amazing. Finally, we've reached the Mazda convoy, where a huge snowplow is waiting to help us complete the last 13 kilometres. Without it, even with the skills of the CX-3, we wouldn't be able to get there. So as we achieve what originally appeared ridiculous and impossible, it seems like the perfect moment to say something profound.
I can't believe, right, I've come all the way here. I made a joke about if only they had a bar. There's a bar over there, but it's shut. Did they not know I was coming?
What's this sphere in it?
Sorry?
This spherical object?
It's the Nordkapp ball. I believe it's an artistic piece that signifies you're at the most northern part of Europe. That's why you're really cold.
And you feel like you've been castrated.
Yeah.
Well, on behalf of Mazda.
Yeah, on behalf of Mazda, on behalf of me, Tim, and Tim Jim. Can't get to see the Northern Lights, unfortunately, but mission accomplished. We came to the most northern part of Europe, and It's been an outstanding journey. Very interesting, met some interesting people. Just one negative point, and that's the fact that the bar's shut. Not happy about that. If you lean against the wind, you could do Michael Jackson.
Safe to say, I think Sir Ranulph Fiennes' job is safe. Time for a beer and some contemplation.
Give me one word. No, alright, give me 3 words, your top 3 words to describe the Nordkapp experience. And this can be anything from driving to...
Snowplow.
Snowplow, that's a good one.
Cold.
So cold.
Cold.
Yeah. And
very lovely and very peaceful, actually. Oh, that's two words, I suppose, isn't it?
that's several words. Peaceful?
Beautiful.
Okay, yeah. So I'd go with extreme, I think, just because it was extremely beautiful, yet extremely dangerous or intense. Because I think it was one of those moments after when we do these big trips, I was feeling quite intense emotionally, as in, wow, we've done it, or this is incredible, or why are these people in front of us driving really slowly? That kind of
I
thing.
think it was due to the amount of driving you did.
Yeah, well, DJs for 13 hours, come on, look how tired I am. And finally, to utilise what he just did with 2 words, freezing.
Well, I think I went from being what the hell, and then as we went through the journey, although it got tiring, I could appreciate why we were there. But I saw no Northern Lights, which is what you said I was going to see when I came over, and I haven't seen
My
them.
intention was to take a photograph of the Northern Lights and bring it back, but it's late now. They're saying it's the optimum time, but we were well prepared, and we didn't just want to sit here and drink beer. We were well prepared to go out there and stand around till the Northern
Didn't
Lights
we
came
download
out.
an app though?
Yeah, and it says now is the optimum time, but unfortunately, you lot said we have to stand and sit and chat about what we've seen. Next time, even though the Mazda was incredible and a great car, even though I don't understand.
You want a bigger car, don't you?
Oh yeah, bigger, because my knees were up my nostrils, and I'd got 2 camera people behind me.
So Tim and Jim to North Pole in a Cinquecento is not going to work.
No, it's not the way. And I think
Cancel that one. Then.
now we've done extremes. We did America, that was lovely. We've done sort of, the northern part of the hemisphere with extreme weather. Tim and Jim do Barbados.
In a double-decker bus.
Yes. Definitely think we should have another beer while we're here.
Okay.
If Carlsberg did Northern Lights, it'd be like this. Oh wow, look at the sky, it's all green.
Why am I even trying?
Just do both eyes.
Oh yeah, I can see.